Let's get started, shall we? Welcome to the stream, everybody. 'Tis I, the Green Leader, and tonight we're playing some more Broken Age. We're continuing on with our playthrough. We got through what I believe is the first act of Broken Age. We basically defeated Mog Chothra as Vella. And then, as Shay, we collected all the creatures, all the little creatures. And then when, at the end of both storylines, they collided, and you realize that actually Shay was inside Mog Chothra the whole time, and Vella was actually fighting Shay's spaceship. We still don't quite know what's going on, and why it happened in the first place. But at the end of the game, or not at the end of the game, but at the end of last night's or yesterday's playthrough, Shay and Vella swap places. So now Shay's outside in the regular world, and she's now inside the ship. So, with everything in the state that it is now, we can at least kind of see where we are. So from the looks of it, we are about halfway through the game. And we might even complete it tonight. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow. So apparently it's not a long game, so this is actually kind of perfect. We might be able to finish it in 1 week, maybe even sooner. If we finish it up tonight, tomorrow we'll be playing some Rocket League. If not, we will finish it up tomorrow night. So that's the plan. We're gonna go with it. And we're going to keep doing it. I'll be in stream when I get home from the store. Hey, no worries, Nori Pete. Thank you so much. How's it going, man? How was your day? Hoping you're having a nice Monday night. And good luck at the store. What are you picking up? I'm curious. Groceries, or picking up something like a game, or what's going on? Let me know. Anywho, why don't we go ahead and get into it? I'm gonna load the game. Yep. Day off shopping for food. Very nice. Very nice. I'm not sure. Both saves should be exactly the same, even though this one's 2 minutes off. So we'll just go with the manual save. I believe it was giving me the choice of choosing one or the other. Autosave to this slot from now on. No. I need to be able to cook for the week. Of course, of course. Anything special planned for the week's meals, or like what do you normally get? What do you normally cook for the week? Let's. Yeah, no. Auto save is not going to this slot. This is the manual save. And this is kind of where we woke up last time, right? She wakes up after defeating Mog Chothra. And you kind of see it's a machine. Big giant machine. And inside the machine you see Shay. Excuse me. And she tries to punch him, he sidesteps. She falls in Mog Chothra. Yeah. And then he's outside in the real world. And then kaboom. He can't get back in. She can't get back out. So, that's kind of where we left off last time. The real question now is, who do we start to, or whose adventure do we start with first? We could go with Shay. Continue on with Shay. However, I do feel like we should actually go with Vella, because we did start with Vella, excuse me, and then moved on to Shay. So we ended off with Shay last time, so I think we should start with Vella again this time. So I think that's what we'll do. So she's now stuck inside Mog Chothra.
Target acquired. Just gotta line up the shot. Almost got it. Hold still.
Already?
Right in my crosshairs.
Crosshairs.
Won't know what hit her. Death from above!
The knife.
Are you trying to stab me? Why?
Don't take it personally, kid. It's just what I do. For instance, just a minute ago, I took down this whole ship after ripping the very fabric of space itself. So you got off easy.
Just when I thought things couldn't get any stranger.
Oh, so he made that hole right there. Oh, that's amazing.
I can still see the sky through that hole in space. Weird. I can still see the sky.
She's gonna say it
through
again.
that
Okay.
hole in space. Weird.
So it looks like she's kind of still got some of the stuff. She don't have the ladder anymore. Don't have, there's something else I had. Ladder, stool, both gone. And, no more fruit either.
I know you'll be back.
Oh, that's right.
Something tells me you're a girl who knows the value of a good knife.
Can I just confirm that you were a talking knife?
Can I just confirm that you are a talking knife? Because
Indeed.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm losing my mind or just mildly hallucinating.
Oh, I'm the real deal, kid. A technological marvel. And sharp, too.
Okay.
What are you doing inside the monster Mog Chothra?
Monster. Kid, you are inside the spaceship Bassa Nostra. Or, just outside of it, actually.
We're outside of a spaceship? Then how can I breathe?
Don't ask me. I'm solid state. I gotta admit, though, this ship and everything around it has been acting a little nutty since I cut it. But that's to be expected.
Who's the captain of this ship?
Well, the other kid who just tumbled through that bright spot in space, that's the one we called Commander. But the real brains of the operation, we just call Mom.
Where can I find Mom?
Beats me. Haven't heard from her in a while. But hey, I didn't stab her. You can't pin that on me.
Well, you're coming with me.
You're coming with me. And for the record, I took down this ship.
Whatever. Ride's a ride.
Okay, so we got the knife.
A good knife is handy to have around, even when it is kind of a creep.
Interestingly enough, I still have the shoes.
When you find a pair of shoes that fit, hang on to them. That's what I say. It's the trigger to Alex's death ray.
Okay, so I still have Alex's death ray trigger.
Attention, current altitude below recommended level.
Oh my.
Outer hull breach detected. Attempting emergency takeoff.
Oh my.
Warning, ship off axis.
Okay.
Looks like this thing took some damage from me. Nothing seems to be going in or out of these. Nothing seems to be going
She
in
says the same
or
thing.
out of these.
Gyro stabilizers offline.
These pipes are just as busted as the others. Nothing seems to be going in or out of these.
Then she's probably going to say the same thing again.
Nothing seems to be going in or out of these.
Yep.
Anti-gravity field unavailable during hull breach.
Ooh.
Initializing starfield repair.
Oh, that's interesting.
Function unavailable.
Oh, we'll climb up.
Open up! Dang, not opening.
Reinitializing Starfield repair. Function unavailable. Initiating diagnostics. Starfield matrix obstructed by foreign body.
Interesting.
What is that? A goldfish bowl? Oh,
Yeah, the helmet.
I guess space helmet makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Matrix cleared. Completing Starfield repair.
Interesting.
Starfield integrity restored. Initializing repressurization.
I don't need to wear a helmet. There's plenty of air here.
Function unavailable. Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
This one could be important. Or not. What's this one do? Weird smell coming out of this one.
Unable to engage anti-gravity field.
Interesting.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
Okay.
This one could be important. Or not. I can't make any new connections with this helmet. I can't figure out a way to put them together. I can't figure out a way to put them together. They're already cut.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
This is probably a dumb idea. Yep.
Not opening. The voice is making me think it has something to do with pressurization.
Sorry about
The
that.
announcer voice. Not some voice in my head, I mean.
Whatever.
Yeah. So, we are going to cut it from up here.
I could get a longer hose by cutting it up here, but then I don't think I'd survive the fall.
Come on. I bet 50% of us would survive.
Okay.
Hey, Pointy, you actually any good at cutting stuff?
The name's Dutch. And
Dutch.
the answer's yes. Yes, yes, yes!
Oh my.
Finally. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
I might be able to make a connection with this little hose, but which one?
This one.
I might be able to make a
To this
connection
one?
with this little
Oh,
hose.
fine.
This one looks as good as any. Now what?
Warning, air venting into sewage overflow.
Yeah.
You.
Accessing maintenance panel 22.
Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so...
I'll hook this hose.
Warning, coolant detected in air supply.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, that's not good at all. Okay, so we're gonna do this one to this one.
To here. Why not?
Accessing maintenance panel 22.
Okay. I like that one. Go to maintenance panel 22.
They call it a maintenance panel, but I don't see anything to maintain on it.
That's fine, we can cut
There's
this.
a weak point on that hose, but I can't reach it from here.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
So I'm thinking this will then allow me to cut it, right?
I could get a longer hose by cutting it up.
Okay. So that allows her to climb.
Nothing up here either. There's a weak point on that
Yeah,
hose.
she can't reach it.
I can't reach it from here.
Where's my ladder?
I'm keeping these to myself. It's hard. I don't think this helmet would do much good there. I don't want to cut that.
Only because you haven't tried.
Oh, man.
The only thing this trigger is good for is firing, Alex.
Okay.
Air
So
transport
I've tried every
system
combination of
incomplete.
thing.
Unable to repressurize.
Not opening.
Okay. So we take that hose and we try it on the other one. Yep, disconnect it, please. Grazie. Fortuna. Go on there. Nope.
I'll attach this.
Warning, unanticipated hydraulic connection.
At least nothing blew up.
Ooh, hydraulic connection. Hold on, hold on.
Not opening.
Okay, never mind. Okay, that's fine. Let's get back to here. Move the hose. Try it again.
This pipe go and pop this on there. Let's see what that does.
Accessing maintenance panel 36.
Okay. Nope, don't do that. Okay, can she reach it from here?
There's a weak point on that.
Yep, plumb up to there. Can we cut it now?
Well, who
There we go.
wants to live forever, right?
I'm really starting to like you, kid.
Ow! That hurt. But it was worth it for this hose. I think.
Cutting is always worth it.
Is it? Is it really? Okay, we'll go here. Take that one off. I'm gonna use the long one
That's a hose.
on that
Hopefully
one.
I can make some new connections with this long hose.
Yeah.
Can't reach the other pipes with this short hose.
I don't want to reach the other pipes with the short hose. I want
Now that's a hose. Hopefully I can make some new connections with this long hose. Pop this on here.
Air transport system integrity restored.
to. Yay!
Oh yeah.
Beginning repressurization.
Wait, that's good, right?
Engaging anti-gravity field.
Oh my.
Oh, here we go.
Gyro stabilizers online.
Is the room spinning? Or is it me? Uh-oh. Hey, there's the hatch. Aw, I missed it. Yikes. What's that claw thing? And that claw thing.
Oh my.
I wonder if that little claw is getting as dizzy as I am. That creepy giant robot hand feels oddly familiar to me.
Yep.
This boot looks a little closer than the other one. Let can't reach that boot. Probably not my size anyway. I don't need cloud shoes here. A good knife is hand. Wow, it really seems to like boots. I wonder if that little claw is getting as dizzy as I am.
Okay.
The only thing this trigger is good for is firing Alex's death ray. And think you could reach that arm if I held you out?
I could stab it, but I can't grab it.
Yeah, but it might grab you.
Nah, it only grabs the boy in his stump. Mom's arms are funny that way.
Oh,
Interesting.
what is it trying to grab?
You.
I think that would just shatter it.
Oh, let's do this. It's his stuff, right? So if we give her the helmet.
I don't need to wear a helmet. There's plenty of air. It's right here, rats. Bad timing.
Okay, so we gotta get the timing right. And now.
Here, little claw, rats. Bad timing.
Maybe I gotta do it based on her orientation.
Grab it, rats. Bad timing.
Nope.
I know you want this helmet. You got me.
There
Now
we go.
Let go of that helmet.
she can use the grabber to grab that.
Dang. Bad timing.
Okay, so it's a timing thing.
Whoops! Facing the wrong way.
It's fine. And now.
Stupid giant claw. Get
Yeah.
out of the way!
Indeed. Quite a stupid giant claw.
Come
And...
on! Hand-to-hand combat! Not even a handshake. They just don't seem to be attracted to each other. Come on! Hand-to-hand combat!
do that.
Not even a handshake. They just don't seem to be attracted to each other.
That's fine. That's fine.
Rats. Need to get the timing right.
Now.
Gotcha.
There we go. We got the boot.
Something tells me I'm not going to be able to get you to let go of that boot, am I?
It's a good thing it's magnetic, though.
Still not long enough. Ooh! I feel some sort of magnetic pull or something, but it's not strong enough. Whoa! Hey, I recognize that grip. I'll bet you were inside one of those tentacles that grabbed me on the beach.
Yep.
Probably one of the ones I shot, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That
serves you
too.
right.
Okay.
Can't reach that boot. Probably not my size anyway. I don't want to fly out. Maybe I can push off this thing. Woohoo! Space!
I did it!
Oh, come on.
There we go. Okay, so at least we're in, right?
Ugh. That's better. The air was starting to get a little thin out there.
Okay, this place is a
I'm
wreck.
either in some sort of hallway, or else it's the creature's esophagus. Oh no. We're moving. That means I brought Mog Chothra back to life. Are you another prisoner of Mog Chothra? Must be a maiden from some land of hexagons.
Nope.
Don't worry, little hexagal. I'm gonna find all the other maidens and get us all out of here, okay?
And we already know where the maidens are. Kind of.
I wish I knew how to fix that.
Okay.
Warning. Objects placed into this trash chute will be jettisoned from the ship.
Okay, Oh, that was the,
Man, this place is a mess.
Yep.
Mog Chothra may be alive again, but he doesn't look so hot.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like something horrible is in here. But what?
Doors won't
It
open.
won't open.
Poor thing.
That's going to
Interesting.
start a fire.
So I can't even get through here. Oh, maybe. Hold on.
So much junk in here.
Oh. Easy peasy. Here I was expecting something a little more intricate.
Ah, the belly of the beast. Or ship. Either way, monster or machine, I took it down before. Should be even easier from the inside.
Well, first of all, let's go up here.
Is this the brain? Looks important, but also super fake. Must be a decoy.
Okay, let's head down here.
Locked, maybe. If I could find the brains of this operation, I could open all these doors.
Yep.
Not opening.
Okay, so which means that's the only other option. We're gonna take it. We're gonna see what's in there.
Locked. Hello in there.
Who's out there? I can barely hear you.
Here we go.
My name is Vella Tartine, and I'm here to take you down.
Did you say Martine? Shay, is that you making a joke?
Engineering department. Just a routine maintenance visit.
Engineering department? What are you talking about? Is that you, Shay?
Nope.
The ship's on fire. You have to get out of there.
I know the ship's on fire. That's why I'm staying put in this fireproof room until I figure out what to do. Who is this?
Is this Mog Chothra's brain?
Log off the train? I lost all contact with the train.
Oh my.
Can you open this door?
I could, but
I'm going through
won't.
all the
Not till
options. I know
who
it's
you
a
are.
lot of them, but
It's me, Shay.
Oh, really? Is that really you, Shay? You sound so strange.
If you don't believe I'm Shay, I'm leaving.
Oh, I just don't know what to believe right now. My son would understand that. Maybe.
okay. Let's see what else we can do. I have an idea.
What's this? Some sort of living quarters? Oh, quit with the sad stuff, Mog Chothra. You brought this on yourself. Gruesome. Wait, is that real?
Look at that giant
Nice
gash.
view. Both of them. That looks pretty heavy. Okay, that's definitely fake. Whew. I don't think this helmet would do much good there. I don't want to cut that. I'm keeping these to myself. If the only thing this trigger is good
Okay.
for is firing Alex's death ray. And only when we're in range and I have a clear... Why would
I f-
someone put that there?
I feel like we need to try and
Maybe
get that.
that looks pretty heavy.
Okay, so we can't really go back. I know we can go down, so let's go ahead and do that.
Huh. Someone pried open this vent. I wonder why. Guess there's only one way to find out.
Correct.
Shay! You. It's you. The last one.
Who are you? Are you in control of this monster ship?
No, she is in control. The brains. I was just a stowaway sent to save the young boy.
What were you saving the boy from?
From her. The one they call Mom. She's been programmed to keep the boy safe, but she's taken it beyond sanity or reason. Now he is her prisoner. We all are.
Who's her? I mean, who is she?
She's the brains of this ship. You can find her in the room next to the galley.
Yeah.
But be careful. She has eyes and hands everywhere.
The boy's not a prisoner anymore. He escaped when I, boarded.
I see. Well, that shouldn't affect the mission.
Which mission?
To get control of this ship and end this madness.
He's a good liar. Not really, but... Here's the boy.
Is the boy the one kidnapping maidens?
No. And yes, he made the selections but didn't know what he was selecting. He thought he was rescuing helpless creatures because that's really what we were doing.
How were you rescuing anyone?
We were saving you from the plague.
What plague?
Get me out of here and I'll explain.
Why did you have the boy select whom you were rescuing?
Even our best technology is no match for the instincts of a boy like Shay, especially at his age.
You're not really explaining anything.
It's hard for me to talk. Get this off of me and I can explain everything.
Why did you call me the last one?
You were the last creature, final subject of our rescue mission. Shay seemed especially interested in you on more than one occasion.
Why did you single me out?
I assume he sensed your strength somehow, your spirit. I hope he was right.
Where are the other maidens you rescued?
They're safe, but locked up. Once we get control of the ship back from her, we can free them.
Where is this ship headed?
I assume back to its homeland, to deliver us to its masters.
Can we stop this ship?
Yes, but only if we can get into the central control room.
Okay.
She's locked the door with some sort of manual override.
Yep.
It can only be opened
Oh,
by
crap.
her, from the inside.
I've been playing with the chatting screen on the whole time. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. You guys haven't even been seeing half of this.
Can you open any of the locked doors on the ship?
Well, my arms are pinned, but I think I can push this one button. That's the best I can do.
Thanks. I can work with that. Hey, wait, you're a wolf. Sorry, I've had a really strange day, and it's getting hard to recognize strange things right away.
It's a long story, but I promise if you help me get out of here, I'll explain everything.
Okay.
I've gotta go.
Get into the central control room. It's the only way to stop this.
Yep.
I don't want to free this guy until I'm 100% sure that's the switch he used to unlock that door over there. Better leave it unlocked.
And that is where everything
This
is.
door is
Or not
locked.
everything, but the
Wonder
maidens.
what they keep in here.
The maidens. This should take us to... Oh,
Looks
okay.
like a museum in here after a tornado.
Yep.
Wonder if I can learn something about that kid in here. That is the happiest snake attack victim I've ever seen.
That's the snake. That is the snake. Oh.
I'll give this guy one excuse. He had a weird childhood.
Yeah. He was 8.
I wonder if he lost his first teeth by licking a moving beater, like I did. That train wreck looks like ominous foreshadowing to me. Shay's first space boots, age 5. Safety award, aquatics category.
Yeah.
It's a painting of what looks like a red boot. Second place, shoe tying contest.
Yeah. That's what I got second place for. Hey, G, how's it going, man? Hoping you're having a great night. Welcome back, no repeat. Made waffles and bacon. Oh, see, now that sounds really good. How's it going, guys? Hoping you're having a great night. Waffles and bacon
First
sounds
place,
amazing.
Hugging marathon. It says safety award, footwear category.
A lot of footwear
What a
going on
sad
here.
sack.
Ooh, real maple syrup. Now that sounds really good.
Looks like a note written by a little kid.
It
Dear
is.
Shoe Fairy, thanks for the shoes. Aw, the red striped ones were cool, and so were the green ones with skulls. But next year, could I please have red shoes with skulls? Please, please, please. Thanks, Shay. Sheesh, demanding.
This kid's obsessed with shoes.
Looks like some sort of medical report. Metabot exam report. Patient continues normal, healthy development. Unlike his first 5 years, this year has been marked by a remarkable growth spurt. In 1 year, he has grown 2 inches taller and gained 3 shoe sizes.
Wow.
Splarg therapy appears to be working. Splarg?
Interesting. Because I'm Canadian, so screw that cheap knockoff stuff. Did you know that Canada has a strategic maple syrup reserve? That is what I've heard. Rumors, but definitely I've heard of the strategic maple syrup reserve, and it is very important. It's going awesome. Just finished designing something neat for the RL stream. Ooh, nice, very cool. What you got going on? I'm curious. Can I ask, or is it top secret?
Hello?
Hey, who are you?
My name's Vella. What's yours?
Mine? Well, mine is, gosh, it's been so long since anyone asked. Let me look it up.
Oh my.
It's Melanie. Huh.
Are you a closet, Melanie?
Kind of. Step inside. I'll show you.
Sorry about that. It has about 11 tons of maple syrup in it, and it's control the price of it on the market. Oh, and it's to control the price of it on the market. I see. Top secret. It is, definitely. And they try to keep the price at about $2.88 a pound. And a few years ago, someone stole 30 milliliters worth, and from one of the 3 sites. That's amazing. Yeah, you guys are both Canadian. Norway Pete's from, I believe, the West Coast, and you are on the East Coast. 30 million?
What?
Oh man, I misread that.
Surprise! I'm a teleporter. Now you tell me a secret.
Hey, where'd the other room go? What's wrong with my head? And my voice?
Oh no, I thought I had that fixed.
Oh my.
You made my head bigger.
Don't worry, sweetie, it's temporary. Take a trip back through me and I'll set things right.
This is weird.
Indeed. Like dollars, wow. It's crazy. Ah, okay, so this is now open. Oh, I know what needs to be done. I know what needs to be done. Here we go. Nope, 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 nope. She needs to go through here.
Hi.
Who wants to go to the starboard passageway?
There we go.
Fingers crossed.
We're trying to get her head bigger.
Miss you already.
Ah, there's my old head again.
Are you sure? It still looks a little big to me.
Yes, this is all brains.
All right, all right.
Okay, so we need to get her head big.
Let's see if this works. Miss you already.
You made my head bigger.
Don't worry, sweetie, it's temporary.
Okay. Go back this way. Come on, run, run, run. We gotta get your head bigger.
Hey there.
Back to the exits?
Yes, please.
You haven't eaten in at least an hour, have you? Please count fingers and toes before leaving teleporter.
Now it's even bigger.
Don't push it, honey. Come back through me before you pop.
Gotta go one more time. Wonder if I have to go through here.
Locked, maybe. If I could find the brains of this operation, I could open all these doors.
I may have to go through the bedroom to get her head bigger again. But if we get her voice lower, we might be able to convince her that, convince Mom that she's Shay.
Nuh-uh-uh.
Yep.
What's wrong?
Can't go the same direction twice while we're having that head thing.
Really?
Yeah, come back through me from the other side. You and your head will be approximately good as new.
Okay. What? Oh, okay. No, it's just a decoration. Okay, so we're gonna have to go the long way, unfortunately.
Locked.
Yeah, that's locked as well. Try this again.
Hello in there.
Who's out there? I can barely hear you.
It's me, Shay.
You sound kind of funny. It must be the intercom. But still, I need a little more proof, Shay.
Damn it.
I mean, whoever you are. I want to believe it's you, Shay, but everything is just so strange right now. First the crash, and then my controls went dead, and now I can't reach your father. I don't know who to trust. So just make me feel better by answering a few easy questions, okay?
Sure.
All right. First question. What was the name of your favorite stuffed animal as a child?
Eef. It's gotta be the snake.
Senor
Go on.
It's gotta be the snake. No, no.
Von Tickletummy.
Is that your answer?
Yes?
Senor Von Tickletummy. I see. You are not my son.
Damn it.
No, wait. I was thinking of my second favorite toy. Let me try that again. Hello?
Okay. Okay, we gotta get... I didn't pay attention to the snake. Okay, so the head's at the right size.
These big surveillance screens don't seem to be working. Looks like some sort of animal sleeps here.
Huh. Oh, that's where the wolf sleeps. Okay. Means her head can even fit through there. Okay, so...
That is the happiest snake attack victim I've ever seen.
Size 7s. But it doesn't tell me what
Although
the...
someone was trying to knit socks and they ended up too long. And so, snake.
Doesn't tell me what the snake's name is,
I'll
though.
give this guy one excuse. He had a weird childhood. I wonder if he lost his first teeth by licking a
H6
moving
delicious
beetle, like I did.
incisor. Sorry, deciduous incisor. Name Volta S. Volta S.
Doesn't look like he's going to grow up to be a kidnapper.
Okay, sad sack.
Looks like a note.
Yeah,
written
this
by
is
a
the
little kid.
shoe
Dear
fairy.
Thanks for the shoes. Aw, the red striped ones were cool, and so were the green ones with skulls.
Green ones with skulls.
But next year,
And then red one
please
with
have
red skulls.
shoes
Okay.
instead? It says Safety Award, Footwear category. Safety Award, Aquatics category. It's a painting of what looks like a red boot.
Yep.
Second place, shoe tying contest.
That's right, okay. Tying contest, that's the
Shay's
first.
first
Space boots, age 5. The train, the teeth.
I wonder if he lost his
think we've got
first
everything
teeth by
taken care of.
licking a moving beater, like
Nope.
I.
Now what happened? Okay, I think we have everything.
Shea Volta, Best Actor, Purple Boots, the musical.
Oh, his name is Shea Volta. Oh, okay, okay. So, which means I still don't know what his
Apparently, these people had giant monster spaceship
But I mean, that's
technology
clearly
before they
his
invented
favorite, so
colored
it's gotta be
socks.
some sort of snake. So, I'm probably gonna have to call it a Mr. something, like Mr. Snake or something. No, I don't want to talk to him. No, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Looks like some sort of video game. Looks like some sort of video game.
Excuse me. Okay, so let's try this then. Try this again.
It's me, Shay. Ask me a personal question, and I'll prove it to you.
All right. First question. What was the name of your favorite stuffed animal as a child?
It was the snake, so... Mr...
Go on.
No, Huggy?
Huggy.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Mr. Huggy. I see. Oh, Shay, I'm so glad you remembered Mr. Huggy.
Yeah, gotta be it.
He was the first friend I ever knit for you.
I'm starting to feel kind of bad about this.
What was that?
Nothing.
I see. Well, I have another question for you. Of all my little pet names for you, which one was your favorite?
Please, can we not do this?
That's exactly what you used to say all the time.
There we go.
You hated my nicknames.
There we go.
I mean, Shay did. Now just one more question for safety.
Awesome.
I used to make my son new space boots every year until his 9th birthday, when he insisted on machine-made boots from the replicator. As he would surely remember, I tried to keep things fresh by never repeating a color or a pattern. So, please tell me what was the color, size, and pattern of his very first space boots?
Very first. Okay, so it's very... So, I remember him talking about red striped one and a green one. Size was definitely 7. I'm gonna say blue.
Blue.
Black and white,
And the
but
size?
definitely 7. Oh. Okay, maybe not. Size 5?
Size 5.
And the pattern?
Solid. No, it was polka dot.
Polka dot.
Oh. Oh, I really thought it was you, Shay.
Oh, no.
Leave me alone, whoever you are.
No, I was wrong. Oh, okay. Let's go take a look at Shay's. Yeah, it's a point and click adventure. A lot of them are weird, funny, little quirky stories. It's made by the same guy who did Day the Tentacle and Maniac Mansion, and I want to say he also did like The Secret of Monkey Island. So it's made by Tim Schafer, the guy behind Double Fine Productions, and he was like really big into making point and click adventures early on in the video game. When video games were coming up in the 80s and early 80s, and so like he, as I said, he was the mind behind a lot of stuff. She looks like a bumblebee. I can kind of see that. So like she was part of a dress, right? So her dress was like part of a giant cake for this creature who came up and basically snatched her, and she had to cut her dress away so that she could escape. Yeah, the Monkey Island games were pretty good, right? Okay, so here are his first boots.
First space boots, age 5.
Polka dots.
Cute, but I wish they weren't bronzed. I can't tell what color they are.
At age 5. So this one mentioned a red pair of boots. Excuse me, a red pair of boots.
Looks like a note
Written by a
by a
kid.
little kid. Dear Shoe Fairy, thanks for the shoes. Aw, the red striped ones were cool. and so were the green ones with skulls. But next year, could I please have red shoes with skulls? Please, please, please. Thanks. Shay. Sheesh. Demanding.
He did ask for red, which means that he had... So, I mean, here's the thing. So she said that it couldn't be... She never repeated anything, right? So it was always a different color. And we know that this
Looks
one...
like a note written by
We'll
a
read
little
it again.
kid. Dear Shoe Fairy, thanks for the shoes. Aw, the red striped ones were cool.
Red striped
and
ones.
so were the green ones with skulls.
Green skulls.
But next year, could I
So
please
there was
have
already red
with
shoes
skulls?
and a
Please,
green
please,
shoe.
please.
So maybe you're right. Maybe it is a red
Shay.
shoe.
Sheesh. Demanding.
That's the first one. It was definitely polka dot. In this one...
Doesn't look like he's going to grow up to be a kid
Oh,
now.
that's the green shoe with skulls. Okay. They were size 7.
Looks like some sort of medical report. Metabot exam report. Patient continues normal, healthy development. Unlike his first 5 years, this year has been marked by a remarkable growth spurt. In 1 year, he has grown 2 inches taller and gained 3 shoe sizes. Splark therapy appears to be working.
Okay.
Splark?
Okay, so hold on. So when his first shoes was when he was 5. This was when he was 6. Okay, so that's what this report is from. He grew 3 shoe sizes when he was 6, which means that when he was 5, and I assume this is when he was 6 as well.
Apparently.
Okay, so he had size 7 shoes when he was 6.
Before they perfected color photography.
Which means that if you take down 3 shoe sizes, he was, or must have been, size 4. Okay? I'm bad at these games? Yeah, I know, right? It's a lot of, like, weird little questions. Puzzles. I would die of dysentery. Yeah, I understand.
Shay's first space boots.
Age 5.
Cute. But I wish they weren't bronzed.
So I would say it's
Can't tell what color
size
they are.
4, polka dot. Oh, sorry. He hadn't asked for red, which makes me think it was probably blue.
That is
That's the one with the green skulls.
I've ever seen.
Yep. Thank you.
I wonder if he lost his first teeth by licking a moving beater.
Nope. Nope. Let's look at the
I'll
picture.
give this guy one excuse.
He had blue boots when he was
Had a
8.
Weird childhood.
So it had to be purple boots. Okay, so blue boots when he was 8. He had red and green shoes from this note, which means that his first shoes had to be purple. Okay. Size 4, purple shoes, polka dots. I think that's gotta be it. Yeah, man. Let's go around the wolf guy. Okay, let's try this again.
Hi, it's me, Shay. What was that last question again?
I used to make my son new space boots every year until his 9th birthday, when he insisted on machine-made boots from the replicator. As he would surely remember, I tried to keep things fresh by never repeating a color or a pattern.
Yep.
So, please tell me what was the color, size, and pattern of his very first space boots.
What was the musical? What do you mean? I don't know. What was the music? What do you mean by that? Anyway, so purple.
Purple.
Purple was the
And
color.
Size
Size was 4.
Size 4.
and pattern.
Polka dot.
Polka dot.
Shay, it is you.
There we go. She's a person.
You're not a computer.
You're not Shay.
Oh my. Or are you asking about the musical game that they did?
Oh, who are you? What have you done to our ship? Where's my son?
Who are you? And why have you been kidnapping girls with this ship?
Are you insane?
Purple Shoes the musical. Oh, I think you're right. He did have a trophy for that, didn't he? Yeah, he had like tons of different weird trophies in there.
My name is Vella Tartine. I shot down your ship.
What? Why? We are an unarmed deep space vessel on a peaceful mission.
Where's the big mom computer that controls this ship?
Mom computer? What are you talking about?
The wolf told me about you.
Okay, now just calm down. You need some help.
You are not in space. Look at that window.
Well, not anymore. You shot us down.
No, you were never in space. It's all fake. The stars are on the inside. On the outside, you're a monster.
But...
She's right, my friend.
There he is. That's the wolf I was talking about.
That voice.
Hey, why aren't you trapped under that junk anymore?
I am no wolf, am I, Hope? I'm an old friend.
Marikai, what are you doing here?
Interesting.
I'm here to finish Operation Dandelion for you. I'm sorry that we had to keep some aspects of the mission secret from you and your family.
But how are you... You said our world was dying.
It was, but then you went forth and found our salvation, as so many have before you.
The Mogs.
Sorry about the outer space theatrics. Just a precaution to save you from the temptation to go native, as some of your predecessors did.
We were never in space?
No.
my.
Loruna is a great empire unto itself, but is part of this very same planet.
Beyond the plague dam.
Funny you should mention that, Bella, because here we are.
Interesting.
Now, while I prepare the ship for sterilization, you two sit tight and relax, and know that you are contributing to the well-being of many generations to come.
Captain! Up here! I'm a weapon!
Hey, look, a fork. I'd have a full set if I could just find the...
Oh, I wouldn't bring up the SP. Tiny here broke it.
Hail leader that is green. This marks 10 months of memes, memories, and making fun of D Ranger Wolf Timber Shadow Red Brady Dragon 69420862704 XD.
That is accurate. That is accurate. Thank you so much for the 10 months. Thank you so much for the resub. How's it going, Puck? Thank you so much. Yeah, 10 months of memes, memories, and making fun of D Ranger Brady Wolf Dragon, whatever those numbers were. Oh man. Yeah, it's been a hell of a trip, hasn't it? How's it going, Tay-Puck? I hope you're doing well. I'm sad I don't have one. What do you mean? Oh, are you talking about one of the knives and forks and all that? That's, yeah. They are pretty cool. You're sad right now. What happened? I'm curious. What happened? Why are you sad right now?
His heart, so he volunteered for a suicide mission.
Oh, you missed the first run of the Halloween event on Ultima Online. It was unannounced. Really? That's interesting. Well, So you would have had to have been in there at that given time in order to even take part in the event. Man, that sucks. Sorry. I want to drown in a puddle of tears. Oh man. Oh man, I'm sorry. Are you now in the second run of the event? Like what's different between the first run and the second run? Other than the fact that you're the first one to be in the event. Schedule is upcoming. Okay. Oh, this is a preview run. I see. Okay. So you want to be the first one to be actually in there and kind of learn how the event's supposed to run. You should try to attend every run. I see. So you've missed one of the runs of the event. I see. Sorry to hear it.
You shut your mouth, Dutch.
But
Hey, don't worry. I won't tell him who you dumped it for.
Oh my.
Yikes.
But hey, I mean, at least, you know, at least you do get to continue on with the event, though, right? And I'm sure you still get to get all the same stuff, even though you missed out the first run, right? But I got to play with rocket bikes in GTA. Ooh, rocket bikes. I still haven't done anything with the rocket bikes in GTA. I have yet to be able to unlock them. Okay, but anyway, we are right now in the middle of Chapter 2 of Broken Age.
Marikai.
Oh. So we got to the point where we've defeated Mog Chothra, and Shay and her basically swapped places. So we're now in the second act. We just found out that the mom computer is in fact Shay's mom. And Marikai is a weird looking dude. He's not just a wolf dude. So, well, I'm a mod on my server, and I just type car oppressor. What does that do? Oh, I see. I see. You're mod on your GTA server, so you can get whatever car you want, and then you just unlock it. I see. I get what you're saying. And it spawns the rocket bike. That's very cool. That's very cool. Okay, we're gonna confront him.
You lied to me. She's not a computer.
I never said she was a computer.
She's not behind the kidnappings. You are.
I never said she was behind the kidnappings.
You weren't trapped under that junk.
I never... Well, okay, you got me on that one. I could be a little over-dramatic about physical pain.
Why did you shut me into this room?
You just shot down our ship, and therefore had to be incapacitated. You're a dangerous girl, Vella. Something tells me we don't even know yet how much.
Oh my. Professor and I had a tank battle and a jetpack race. Ooh, sounds like fun. Why are you taking us? Sorry, where are you taking us and why?
Where are you taking us? And why?
To the Red Hangar, for processing.
Processing? As in, like, paperwork?
Okay, he just smiles, okay.
Are the girls you kidnapped really still on board? Or did you lie about that too?
They're all on board and secured in a safe room, including you.
Okay.
Is there really a plague on this side of the dam?
Yes, there is a plague, but not in Lerona. The plague is you, and your kind. No offense.
Oh my.
Our people are the noble result of thousands of years of rigorous and expensive genetic curation. We built the dam to keep out the genetic plague of the Badlands.
Badlands?
Again, no offense.
I see what you're saying. RIP was referring to the founder badge from earlier. Oh, you're right. Yeah, apparently he wasn't in the first 10 subs. Which is kind of interesting. I didn't even realize I had that many people subbed at different times. I know you're definitely in there. I think JP would be as well, JP Brady. which is different than D-Bratty. Essential Science, Crim. I'm trying to think of who else. Yeah, Essential Science, Crim, JPL Brady. Yes, you are in. Original G, Tay Puck. Still 5 more that I'm not quite sure who would be the founder. I've definitely had a couple subs come and go, so I don't know. I don't know who the other 5 would be. That would be interesting to find out, though.
If we're a plague, why did you kidnap so many of us?
Although it pains me to admit it, you spawns of chaos have something that we lost along the way and have not been able to simulate. Something unnameable and primitive. Maybe even brutish, but essential to our survival.
Interesting.
What is it?
Maybe you don't understand what unnameable means?
Okay.
That boy, her son, what's his part in this?
Shay was raised outside of the nurturing atmosphere of Laruna so that he would be, some would say, weak enough, but I would add sensitive enough to select the subjects who fill the holes, as it were, in our collective family tree.
This just gets creepier and creepier.
Interesting.
Not everyone has the stomach for perfection.
We want out of this room.
Trust me, it's safer with you in there.
How are we safer in here?
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant safer to me.
I gotta go.
Yes, relax and enjoy.
So she was one of the girls who were sacrificed in previous iterations of this whole situation.
What's this?
Oh, that's just my central control sphere. I used it to keep a watch on the ship. Make little changes here and there.
Mind if I try it?
Sure, but I'm sure Maracai's shut down most of the remote features by now.
No. I want to talk to her first. No.
Hey, I can see the outside of our door. Looks like the controls have been sabotaged.
Really? Oh, if I could just get out there, I'll bet I could fix them.
Well, yeah, but if we could get out there, we wouldn't need...
Yeah, I know. But still.
Can I just go back?
Those controls are pretty fried.
Yes, okay, perfect. I want to talk to her first.
Hey there. Hope?
Vella, was it?
So, I'm getting the feeling that you weren't behind all these kidnappings.
Yep.
What kidnappings?
This ship. On the outside, it's built to look like a monster. Every 14 years...
Hey,
a
Danny,
ship
how's
like
it going,
yours
man?
comes to a village like mine.
The League Esports, how's it going? Hoping you're having a great night. I assume that is Danny. How's it going, man? How's the Apex tournament going on? Did you guys already finish for the night? You guys are not familiar, for whatever reason, of the League Esports, please go check them out. League Esports. And of course, the League Esports 2, which is their alt channel for showing stuff. They run Rocket League, they run Apex Legends, they run StarCraft and League of Legends League. So all of them are amateur e-leagues in which people can come along and enjoy playing these games in a semi-professional and competitive way. So if you guys are not familiar with them for whatever reason, please go check them out. They are awesome. It is Danny. Apex just finished. Nice. Who won the tournament? Or did the tournament even finish tonight? Did the tournament is the tournament still going to run another day? What's going on with that? But yeah, we're playing this game called Broken Age. It's a little indie game made by Tim Schafer and Double Fine Productions. It's And if you're not familiar with him, he's the same guy who made a lot of the old point-and-click adventures, so like Maniac Mansion and Day of the Tentacle. And I believe the Secrets of Monkey Island, and the second game after that. So I assume he's tied with those ones. I don't know if he made those ones originally, or if he was just one of the programmers on it. So.
And we offer sacrificial maidens to it, so it won't destroy the town.
Can't be.
And then the monster, your ship, takes some of the maidens away forever.
This all sounds so crazy. But it sounds exactly like the kind of scheme the Thrush would come up with.
Sorry I lied about being your son. The wolf said, well, I'm just sorry.
It's okay. I don't blame you. Sounds like Marikai has been fooling all of us for a long time.
How can we get out of here?
I locked the door manually before, but now I imagine Marikai's locked it himself. Our only hope is if there are systems he's overlooked.
I'm going to find a way out of here.
Okay, I'm gonna try to think of a way too.
Okay. I don't know who won. I was working on EL. EL. Hey Green, have you made nuclear power unsatisfactory? I have not. It's one of the things I'm still working on. Last time I played, I was still working on setting up trains. I believe I just unlocked their tier, so that was the next thing I was going to be working on, was trains. After I get trains, then it'll be nuclear power after that. EL. So what is EL? E-League? EL. On Apex. So Extra Life. I keep forgetting about it. That's coming up on November 1st and 2nd, right? This time, this year I'm gonna try and make it up there if that's possible. So.
This is a sweet picture.
Aww.
Yeah, it helps me remember. He wasn't always a teenager.
So then why does he believe that she's a computer? So he knew her. Interesting.
Any ideas yet?
No, sorry.
I'm going to find a way out of here.
Okay, I'm gonna try to think of a way
Cool.
too.
Enjoy the lurk, and thank you for stopping by, dude.
Any ideas yet?
No, okay,
No.
so it's gonna...
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm going to find a
Way out of here. Blah, blah, blah. And get back in the head thing. Okay.
Oh! I guess that sparking panel had its power shut off for a reason.
Yep.
Whoops. Ooh! I think I can lock and unlock doors.
Yeah, but something tells me not ours somehow.
Yep. Okay, so this way we can go in here.
See other rooms.
Yeah, but probably only the ones Marikai doesn't care about.
Hey, cheer up. That's better.
Okay. Okay, so we can open doors.
This ship's kinda dead. Wow, those arms are strong.
Okay.
Yes, pick that up. Thank you. And now... Wait, what are you doing? Oh,
Oh, no, 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 no.
hey, cheer up. Everything's going to be... Sorry.
Yeah, that one did not like it. Interesting. Okay, so I can't move the angle. So we're gonna go back over. Yeah. And lock and unlock doors. Oh, hello.
Is that a box of cereal?
Ooh, I wonder. What if we lock it? What does this do if we do...
Unlocked.
Okay. Try this again.
Locked.
Nope. Okay, so
Unlocked.
that's done something, whatever it is. Go this way.
Anyone in here?
Lock
Unlocked.
that.
Ooh, sparky.
Yep.
That's some bad wiring there.
I don't know why, I'm just breaking all those. We're unlocking everything.
Anything interesting going on in here? I
Make all
never
of you
thought
happy.
Malchatra would be so full of smiles. That's my gal. That's some bad wiring there. Unlocked. Unlocked. Turn that frown upside down. That goes off. Hey, I think we need a safety light over here.
Interesting.
Uh-oh, made it pretty dark over there. Ooh, sparky.
Okay.
That's the spirit. Nothing in here. There she goes. Dumping the trash off the ship, I guess. Bye. Hey, why can't I unlock this thing? Must be a different system or something. What a rip. Let's try this. Unlocked. Locked. Unlocked. Locked. Unlocked.
Okay. We go back. Try this again. Nope.
That goes off.
Ah, interesting. Okay. I'm gonna lock this.
Aww.
J rolls. Arrow's dinner. Taco Pill Tuesday? Oh my.
Turn that frown upside down.
Morning. Okay. Have a great day. I love you. Shay rules. Heroes dinner. Taco Pill Tuesday. Okay.
Unlocked.
So we've got everything unlocked. Try and look at everything on the screen.
Locked. Unlocked. Hey, I think we need a safety light over here. A little farther. Hey, why can't I unlock this thing? Must be a different system or something.
Oh,
What a
it's
rip.
okay.
That's a good girl.
Okay, we have it. We have it. We know what we gotta do. We're getting this thing. So, doing that.
Someone should really fix that. Uh-oh.
So it's
Made
gonna
it
do its
pretty
thing.
dark over there.
Through all of these.
Good girl. That's a good girl. This way.
Nope. Okay.
Wonder what this does.
Hey,
Anyone got a flashlight?
Okay, let's see if this works.
There she goes.
Okay.
A little farther. This way. A smile makes everything seem better, don't you think? That's my gal. Let's move this. I never thought Montchathra would be so full of smiles.
I'm not sure what else I gotta do here. I gotta try and get this thing to come all... If we can get it all the way over, we can get this thing fixed.
That's a bad
So that doesn't...
wiring there.
That does not get its attention.
Locked. Unlocked.
Interesting that I can't actually go in and view there.
Uh-oh. Made it pretty dark over there. Don't fix that too quickly now. This way. Little hey. Anyone got a flashlight? Hey, I think we need a safety light over here.
Okay, it's gonna fix that one.
She's on it. Just a little
Yeah, there we
bit
go.
more.
No! Oh,
That's a good
gosh.
girl.
Okay. Okay, I think I know what to do. Do that one first.
Hey, anyone got a flashlight? Let's move this. Hey, I think we need a safety light over here. Come on. Hey, anyone
Okay, I
got
think
a
we're getting it.
flashlight?
I think we're getting it.
Sparky, look at her go. Fixing problems just as quickly as, well, as I caused them.
There we go. Okay. In the next room, finally. Start here.
That's a bad wiring there.
There we go.
There she goes.
hee hee.
That's a good girl. Let's try this. Locked. Unlocked.
Okay.
That's a bad wiring there.
I'm...
Look at her go.
Ah, there we go.
Fixing problems just as quickly as, well, as I caused them.
Hee hee.
Damn it.
Ooh, Sparky. She'll have that fixed
Where's
in
it
no
going?
time. Come on.
Ah, okay, we've got it. We've got
Don't
it.
fix that too quickly now. A little farther.
What? No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Bad wiring.
Oh, it's going the wrong way.
Good girl. Wonder what this does. Oops. Someone should really fix that. Let's turn this on.
Okay,
that should
so
take
it's
a
gonna
little
fix
while
that
for
one.
me to fix. Over here.
Gonna fix that one,
Okay, she's on it.
and then go through the door.
Just a little bit.
There we
more.
go, we got it. Okay. Last one.
Yes, we made it. Locked. Ah, no, no, no. Oh, little girl, I'm so sorry. Dang it.
Dagnabbit. Okay then. Now I have no idea what to do. Oh, okay, let's go back in here.
Oh, hey, there you are. I'm so happy to see you. You hang in there, girl.
Taco
Okay,
Bell Tuesday.
Here's a hand. Grab it.
Yes.
Good job. Whew.
There we go. Okay.
Just a little bit more.
There we go. Go back out.
Okay. Let's be careful
Do
this
that
time.
one.
I hope that hole is blocked up enough now.
And then we've got that one
Look at her
fixed.
go, fixing problems just as quickly as... Well, as I... Hey, that's great. Keep on that. That's my girl. Check it out, Hope.
We got
We
it.
did it.
Doors open.
We're free.
Attention, approaching red hangar. Prepare for sterilization.
Oh no.
Okay. Poor Monk Chothra. Oh man.
What is this place?
This is where they build and store ships like ours.
The Mog Factory?
I'm afraid so.
No. This
Interesting.
is great. Instead of killing one Mog, we can destroy all the Mogs forever. Oh, and all the people in the factory too. Darn.
There are no people in the factory. It's all automated, but I really...
Great! Now we just have to figure out how to use that death ray.
Death Ray?
Yeah, you're right. A death ray isn't going to cut it this time. We're gonna need something bigger. Like a bomb.
Oh my.
The only thing I've ever blown up was my family's oven. But with all the high-tech stuff on this ship, there must be something we can make a massive explosion with, right?
Maybe, but I...
So I'll make a bomb. Figure out a way to dump it in the factory, and also a way for you and me to get the heck out of here and back to our families. Sound good?
Not really, but if there's a chance it will get me back to my family, then it's the only option I've got.
Not exactly a battle cry, but I'll take it.
Well, go now. Actually, let's...
Wait, should I have written that down? Build a bomb, get it off the ship, and drive the ship out of here. No, I got it.
Okay.
Thanks for busting us out of there, girl. What are you doing now? Warning people about that dangerous window?
Indeed.
Good idea. We learned our lesson there, didn't we?
Let's talk to her
Any
first.
ideas yet?
No, sorry.
Okay.
Your son is fine, by the way. He jumped off the ship when I got on. He's probably relaxing on the beach, enjoying the sun.
Well, that's something at least. And my husband.
I didn't see anyone else.
Oh
But
my.
maybe they're together.
I hope so. I just wish I could fly back and get them.
Well, let's just make sure that's part of our escape plan. Listen, we have to stick together. Let's put the past behind us and team up to stop this horrible business.
You want to team up with the captain of the ship that's been terrorizing your homeland?
Yes, if you're willing to team up with a girl you just met.
Who already lied to me once.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes. On accident.
Not exactly.
Deal.
Can't stop us now.
Okay.
Want to hear how the plan is coming along?
Okay.
I still need to make a bomb. And I still need to find a way to get it off the ship. And I still hadn't figured out a way to drive the ship out of here. So I've got a lot of work to do.
As long as you have a plan.
Okay. We have plans. I have an idea. Bomb we could get from the energy chamber. We can do it here. Okay. We unlocked all the doors. Everything should be good for us to go. We grab everything that we can.
there you are. And so nice and clean, too.
Okay. Now we can go in here.
Hi there. Ah!
Humiliation. Humiliation.
Oh my.
Excuse me?
Still freaked out about before.
Hello, and thank you for considering the Space Weaver 6X for purchase. I have been programmed to be the most personable and accurate navigation system on the market. Just bring me a star chart, and I shall weave my yarns into a... Where are my yarns? What happened to my top spindle?
Oh my.
Demo terminated. Service requested.
Oh my. Let's go down.
So sorry.
I get the feeling something is supposed to go in this area here.
Yep.
But it's missing.
Well, we have the knife and the fork.
Humiliation.
We can...
Blow up boy wouldn't. I get the feeling something is supposed to go in this area.
Yep.
Looks like there's a bunch of debris in there. I can't get through.
Oh well. We're gonna go back here. Go through here. We have all the doors unlocked, so we're gonna go through all the doors. See what we can
Ice
find.
cream. Did not see that coming. Is this stuff for real? Hey, do these whipped cream guns come off?
Not since somebody used one to blast themselves into an unauthorized area. One guy takes it too far, and we all get punished. Not fair.
That one.
Hey, you guys look like you got caught in some sort of ice cream avalanche.
No, we're trying to cryogenically freeze ourselves.
Oh my.
Some messed up junk has been going down around here, and we'd rather just sleep through it.
Oh, I see. Mind if I have a look around?
Knock yourself out. Just don't thaw us out until things settle down, okay?
Okay, can she go up here? Seems to be it. Ooh, hello.
Hey, do these whipped cream guns come off?
Not since somebody...
Yep. Yep, but we can use the knife to cut it.
Maybe I could cut this whipped cream gun free.
Don't even try to cut that nanofiber yarn. Yeah, it's the same stuff we're made of, and we're hard as nails.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta let me cut it now.
Bad tool for capturing whipped cream.
Ooh, but yeah, we've got the
I
bowl.
don't think a big bowl of room temperature whipped cream will really help me much.
You don't know.
I wonder if this whipped cream could make my blow-up boy more lifelike.
There you go.
Well, maybe lifelike is too strong a word.
Yeah.
But definitely less flat, and the whipped cream doesn't leak out as fast as air.
It actually patches leaks. Mr. Volta stumbled on the formula while developing his hot patch. You know, you can repair a flat tire with that stuff.
Interesting. Okay, so we have,
He's got a few holes, but he's my guy.
fluffy version of him now. Let's go ahead and head this way.
Better put this back to cover my tracks.
Oh, interesting.
I don't want to cut that.
Why would she put that back? Huh.
Yikes. Well, that room is
Gone?
gone.
Makes sense. Okay. Let's try this one.
What's everybody crying about?
Our young hero is missing.
Oh my.
He saved us so many times.
Oh man. Except this once.
No big deal.
Why do you need saving? Are you in trouble?
We're on a runaway train. Can't you tell?
No.
This train doesn't look like it's running anywhere.
It will be! As soon as the young hero gets here.
Oh my.
Why don't you just get off the train?
If we do that, how will the young hero save us? Please, think about these solutions before you present them.
Oh my.
In a serious situation.
If you need help, I can help you.
No one but the young hero can save us. He is the only one.
Well, I'll go see if I can find your
okay.
young hero.
Which we already have. We have the young hero already.
Look who's here.
It's our young hero. He has returned.
Yeah, there it is.
I mean, we're all going to die! Won't somebody help us?
Okay, so what does the young hero usually do in this situation?
We never know! No one can predict the actions of the young hero!
Oh man.
Great.
They tied the tongue in place. Oh, that's hilarious.
But he didn't do anything.
Trust us. Big improvement
What's the rave?
Forget it. Moment's gone.
Thanks for keeping it safe.
Oh my. Okay, something tells me we gotta do something
Did
different.
someone say runaway train?
Yay! We're all gonna die! So scared! Won't somebody help us?
Okay. It's not giving me. Okay, we gotta do something about that.
He did it! The young hero saved us and we should celebrate! Let's do the...
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Yes. Okay.
Thanks for keeping it safe.
Okay. Keep exploring. Come on, come on.
Doesn't seem to be any way back up there, but you know, that's okay. I like having my feet on the ground.
Okay, so then we are stuck inside.
Doesn't seem to be any way back
Okay,
up there.
that's fine.
But you know, that's okay. I like having my feet on the ground. Warning. Objects.
Yeah, we've already seen that. Okay, let's go see the other areas we haven't been to yet. No, no, no! Why would you? Okay, we're gonna go into the Nexus.
Hi, Mel.
Back to the junk room?
Yes, please.
Oh, honey, we need to talk about your perfume.
Okay. Oh!
My head's normal.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say that. But at least I
That's
can
right, the
make
perfume from last time.
This time?
She had to get some very...
Dead moth on one of my lasers. It was messing the whole deal up.
Yikes!
Could have been worse. You could have ended up half girl, half moth.
True.
Yikes!
Oh, the stories I could tell, honey.
But anyway, we're gonna go through here. I'm curious if anything's changed with the room. It has not. That has come off.
Hey, This window is clear now. I wonder... Ah!
Hey, it's the non-maiden.
It's Vella. My name is Vella.
Oh, yes. She's from my town.
The one that sprayed me with water?
Doing out there. More importantly, can she get us some food?
I'm going to get you out of there.
How? This monster's made of metal.
I'm working on it. Are the other maidens in there?
Oh, yeah. Drusilla's here, and your other sugar bunting friends.
Okay.
Hey! And some lovely girls from Mariloft with the most amazing feather work. It is nice.
What happened to you after you were taken?
That gross tentacle dropped us into some sort of tube, and it just dumped us here.
Vella, this monster is some sort of robot.
It's a spaceship. Or at least it pretends to be.
Yes.
What?
Long story. Tell you after. Magchathra, the Maiden's Feast. It was all a big scam.
Yep.
Oh, you must be one of the maidens from Obvious Town.
Why didn't you warn us?
She did, now that I think about it.
Yep.
We just weren't listening.
Indeed.
I'm gonna find a way to get you out of there, okay?
Hurry, Bella! So hungry!
Or at least get you some food.
Okay, so let's see what happens if we try and...
I don't want to cut that.
Okay.
I don't want to fork that. I don't want to cut that. Blow Up Boy wouldn't like that. The only thing this trigger is good for is firing Alex's death ray. And only when we're in range and I have a clear shot.
Whoa,
I don't
whoa,
want
whoa.
to cut these up. Whoa. What's happening here?
Yeah.
Whoa. What's happening here? I don't want to make them worse. I don't want to fork that. Blow Up Boy wouldn't like that. I don't think this helmet would do much good there. I'm not going through that. Wolf Creep will see me.
Okay. Okay, so we could talk to her.
Hey, Mel.
Hey, Val.
Mel and Val.
Let's see if this works.
Okay, so then we're gonna go into the engine room.
Hello?
Hey there. I knew you were faking it. Hey, I go to a more sensitive location than you two, so naturally I'm more sensitive to power surges.
Interesting.
You haven't eaten in at least an hour, have you? Please count fingers and toes before leaving teleporter.
Indeed.
Caution. Entering an area of strong...
Yikes!
Oh my.
What the?
Thank you. Goodbye.
Must have been trying to warn me about falling ship parts.
Not quite.
Huh. I wonder what that funny light show is for. Man, that's pretty. Wonder what it is.
Oh, that's the fusion orb. It powers the ship's defenses.
Is it dangerous?
Not as long as it's on ice.
And if it heats up?
Omicron fission event.
Ooh, that sounds like an
a bomb.
explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Big one. Hey, what are you up to?
Oh, nothing. I just like to keep track of where all the explosives are.
Okay. Bolt.
It would fit in this helmet, but without that cooling stand, I'll bet it would overheat fast.
Cooling stand.
I don't want to melt my fake Shay.
Okay. Can't do anything with cooling stand.
He doesn't need a helmet. It's already leaky enough. He doesn't need a helmet. He's already leaky enough. It would fit in this helmet, but without that cooling stand, I'll bet it would overheat fast.
Okay. I have an idea. Need something cold. So if we get the ice cream.
Hey there.
Oh, you want to go back to the Nexus?
Yes, please.
Here goes nothing.
if you go back and get the ice cream from the tunnel.
Okay.
Hi.
Who wants to go to the starboard passageway?
Yes, please.
It's so nice to de-risk new people. Thanks
Okay.
for choosing teleportation.
No, sorry, not the train, not the train. Whoa. No. It didn't give me any options to do anything while I was riding the train, so. Going back to the ice cream place. Here we go. Get a helmet full of ice cream.
If I wanted a bowl of this, I'd want the fresh stuff up in that truck.
I'm understanding now. Assuming she doesn't fall through. Yep.
Okay, now I'm cold.
Don't forget about Sticky!
Yep.
I don't think a big bowl of room temperature whipped cream will really help me much.
Okay, so she needs to wear the shoes.
If nothing else, they'll keep my feet warm in here.
There we go. Then we go get a bowl of ice cream.
If my friends in Mariloft could see me now.
Yeah.
Why,
I could have
yes,
done the wave.
I will have
It's
some ice
true.
cream. Thank you.
Yes, nice big bowl of ice cream.
My big old bowl of cold.
Yep. Do you want to see me do the wave? If so, I will go back and I will do the wave.
Oh man, that whipped cream sludge ate my cloud shoes. Sorry, Carl.
Okay, we're gonna go back and do the wave. Yeah, I thought so. We'll go back and do the wave, and then after we've done the wave, we will go and use the big old bowl of coal to contain the thing.
Did someone say runaway train?
Yay! We're all gonna die! Ah! So scared! Won't somebody help us?
There's gotta be something we can do to actually undo the bridge.
We should celebrate!
Yes, let's do the wave.
Let's do the wave.
And there they are doing the wave. Oh, poor thing.
Well, that does it.
Oh.
We're definitely getting shut down for good this time.
Oh man,
Sorry.
that's hilarious.
At least you guys can work on another mission. I'm a
Oh
train conductor.
man.
I only do trains.
Oh, and there goes poor Shay. Oh, little fake Shay. Banned for life. Oh, that may have been the best thing ever. I regret nothing. Somebody could clip that. That'd be amazing. Oh man. See, and I thought it had to be something different. I thought I would have had to take down the bridge so that I could do that again, right? Fall down again, but didn't think that doing the wave would have caused this poor thing to.
It's weird. I feel like this yarn is still alive.
Yeah. Poor Yarny had to die.
Howdy.
Hi. Did someone say they wanted to check out the fusion orb containment facility?
Yeah.
Close your eyes and don't look down. Thank you for traveling with us.
Okay, so now because we've got the bowl of cold, we can get the Omicron, whatever it's called. Nope. There we go. There we go. Bowl of cold. Hello. There we go.
Hey, Hey, I wonder if this cold bowl would keep that thing from overheating. Yeah, that works great.
Attention! Do not remove fusion orb from refrigerated pedestal. Omicron fission event will occur.
Not until my super advanced ice cream melts, it won't. And when the ice cream finally melts, something tells me we'll have a nice little explosion on our hands.
Indeed.
Speaking of, I should probably get this thing off the ship.
Probably be a good idea. Thank you. Thank you for getting me the clip. I appreciate it.
Hey there.
Oh, you want to go back to the Nexus?
Yes, please. Thank you.
It's so nice to de-risk new people.
Okay, so.
Thank you for traveling with us.
Hi.
Who wants to go to the starboard passageway?
Going through the starboard passageway.
It's so nice to de-risk new people.
Indeed. We have the bomb. I think we can use the yarn to get up. I think. Not entirely sure, though.
This pile of yarn won't do much good there.
Okay. We're actually gonna go back. Oh, okay, we can go to the mom. So the mom could do something with the yarn. Come on, keep going. Nope, there we go. Yep, indeed. Here we go. Ooh, or. What if we put the yarn here?
This pile of yarn won't do much good there.
Okay, that's fine. So then we gotta go back to the mom then in that case. Nope.
Any ideas yet?
No. Sorry.
Want to hear how the plan is coming along?
Okay.
I made a bomb, but I still need to find a way to get it off the ship.
Yep.
And I still haven't figured out a way to drive the ship out of here. So we're getting there.
As long as you have a plan.
Indeed. Well, nice if we had more than just a bomb. What else can we do now that we've actually got everything unlocked? Anything else in here? Well, let me go in there. Well, let me go in there. Yeah, particularly else I can do.
There you go. Look on the bright side.
Okay, yeah, so there's nothing else I can do with that. So let's try and give the yarn to the mom. She can knit something with it, right?
Hey, there was a malfunction with one of the knit creatures on the train.
What? Did one unravel? You know what we call that here.
No.
Tuesday.
Hey, good night, Nori Pete. Thank you so much for hanging out, and have a great night, man. I hope you enjoyed your dinner. It sounded really good. Bacon and waffles, so. But thank you so much for hanging out, dude. Have a great night, and hope to see you again. We'll be on again tomorrow. If we don't finish this tonight, we'll probably finish it tomorrow, so. I wonder if we can go down in here. Up.
It's the last girl. The one that downed our vessel.
What about her?
She's significant to him somehow. He was willing to risk everything for her. Twice.
Do you think he found a specimen that could control the formation?
Yes.
Interesting.
I don't even think we need the other specimens.
Render them all just to be safe. And incinerate the waste material after you repair the ship.
Oh my.
Malachi, I'd rather the Council not find out about how you almost managed to lose a collector in the Badlands.
Yes, sir. About the mother.
You know the rules, Marikai. She came into contact with an unpurified primitive. Who knows how many diseases she's carrying?
Yes, Thrushmaster. I'll initiate repairs and prepare the incinerator.
Hurry, Marikai. There's a quiver in my blood.
This pile of yarn won't do much good there.
Can we knife him?
I don't want to cut that.
Why not?
I don't want to fork that.
That's too bad.
The only thing this trigger is good for is firing out.
Bomb him.
I don't want to blow up anything that close to me.
Good point.
These big surveillance screens, that's the switch he used to unlock that door over there. That looks like some kind of chart. Can't get any closer while Cadaver Face is around, though.
Indeed.
I'm not going any closer to that weirdo.
Okay, so we can back out. Okay, so... Interesting. What else can we do?
Hey, think you could twirl this mess of yarn up for me?
Yes!
It's what I was born to do.
Perfect. I didn't even think of doing that.
Bon appetit!
Much better.
Okay. So now we have the yarn thing. Let's go give her the yarn fork creature combo. See what that does?
Your fork can twirl like nobody's business.
Yeah, she's got a gift.
Oh, ma'am, you're gonna make me blush.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so nothing we can do there. I think it fixed it.
I don't want to distract it from its duties.
No, okay. Let's see what else we can do. Here.
They probably meant tacos till Tuesday. I think I found your bedroom, Dutch.
Where the magic happens.
Between you and this spoon here?
No. That guy, me and him had a big beef over a dame.
Who won?
Don't see him around anymore, do you?
Yeah. Oh, what is that?
These look like styrofoam props.
Oh. Okay. Let's see what else we can do and where. Okay, no. Oh, let's actually see what we. No.
I don't see a place to attach a yarn spindle there.
Humiliation. Humiliation.
What if we give the yarn spindle directly to him?
Fork?
My name, it's Lorraine.
Lorraine? I need you to do something really important for me.
I've been waiting to hear those magic words all my life.
Space Weaver.
Hello, and thank you for considering.
Yes!
Ah.
That's the stuff.
There we go.
So, can we go somewhere now?
Absolutely.
He needs a star
Someone
chart.
hand me a star chart, quick. My needles itch.
Okay, so we need to get the star chart.
Space Weaver, can you take us out of here?
Bring me a star chart, and the fabric of time and space shall be knit to serve your passage.
Yeah. So I don't have a star chart yet, so I need to get one.
This giant scarf reminds me of someone.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine who. Excuse me.
Seriously, who do they think they're fooling with this baby stuff?
Yep. Okay. There's only a few places left we can go.
Hi, Mel.
Back to the junk room. Here goes nothing. Miss you already.
Yep. Let's go through there. Try and talk to them. Oh.
Do you Shellmount girls still have the hooks on your costumes?
Yeah, but don't tell me to pick the lock. I've been trying for days.
That's where the hooks are. Okay.
Can I have a hook?
There we
But
go.
then how would we get food? When the rats run past the door, this hook is the only thing I have to catch them.
Not Oh my.
That you've been able to catch one yet. They're too fast.
I'm gonna find a way to get you out of there, okay?
Give me the
Hurry,
hook.
Bella. So hungry.
Or at least get you some food.
Okay, so I gotta get them food.
I don't want to blow up anything that close to me. Maybe I can unlock the door by... Uh-oh. I better get out of here.
What's going on in here? Looks like this door received some damage in the crash. Some exposed wires here probably set off that alarm. Better do some quick repairs.
Okay, now it's...
Close.
Okay. Now that we've got him away, we can go get the star
Hey,
chart.
Mel.
Hey, Val.
Okay, let's go get the star chart.
So nice to de-risk
Need to get them food so we can get the hook.
Thanks for choosing teleportation.
Okay. There we go. Oh, yep.
Good job keeping people away from that dangerous window.
See if there's any food in here we can actually use. Yes, no, maybe so. Probably not. Okay. And then down we go. Come on. Nope. Come on. Get the star chart. Press the button.
There. It's locked.
Yes! Okay, so we got him locked in there.
It's a chart with stars on it.
Yep.
That does it. I'm breaking that lock.
Okay.
Looks like some sort of video.
So we have the star chart. Still need to try and get some food. Isn't there a bowl or something? Yes. Maybe not.
Any ideas yet?
No. Sorry.
You've met that wolf before? Marikai?
Yes, he's the security officer for the Laruna Elder Council. And a high-ranking member of the Thrush.
Interesting.
What's the Thrush?
The dominant political party of Laruna. They think of themselves as more than that, though. To them, they are a special, privileged race of people, obliged to lead the rest of us.
Interesting.
What's Operation Dandelion?
I thought it was my family and me, searching the galaxy for a new home. But apparently that was only Phase 1. Phase 2 seems to be something more sinister.
Can I ask, why did you choose to go on this crazy mission?
It wasn't an easy choice. But they said Laruna was dying, and volunteers were needed. Thousands applied,
Interesting.
but we were chosen. We felt special. And they filled us up with all this nonsense about it being a noble sacrifice.
Yeah, that kind of thing can be pretty convincing. Want to hear how the plan is coming along?
Okay.
I made a bomb, but I still need to find a way to get it off the ship. And I still haven't figured out a way to drive the ship out of here. So we're getting there.
As long as you have a plan.
Okay. let's go give the star chart to the guy in the meantime.
Space Weaver, can you take us out of here?
Bring me a star chart, and the fabric of time and space shall be knit to serve your passage.
There we go. Star chart.
Converting. Star chart. Weaving. Nav scarf. Preparing decryption mechanism. Initializing warp and woof drive.
Warp and woof drive.
In position. Weave thrusters at viscosity. Spindle at rotational velocity.
Okay.
Deploying nav scarf in 5, 4, 3.
She looks dubious of everything.
Nav scarf deployed. Drive thread engaged.
Nothing happened.
Affirmative. We were already located at the destination indicated by the star chart.
Damn it.
Obviously a drill. I hope that I passed. Short, safe trips are the best.
Okay, so I gotta figure out a way to change it then.
It's like a giant scarf that somehow tells the Space Weaver, can you take us out of here?
Bring me a star chart, and the fabric of time and space shall be knit to serve your passage.
So what do I have on me? That's right. Okay, so we're gonna give him the star chart.
Not a problem. Weaving nav scarf.
Let's head down to the nav scarf quickly.
Initializing warp and woof drive.
It's like a giant scarf. It somehow tells. I think I need something with a little more finesse.
Hey, I got finesse. I can cut real thin like.
No cutting needed here. Sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
Space Weaver.
No, okay. So we need to go find that crochet pin then. Actually, let's go through here. Let's go back into the ice cream room. Okay.
Some people never learn.
Well, I was
Is this
curious.
stuff for real? Hey, do these whipped cream guns come off?
Not since somebody used one to play.
Okay.
Maybe I could cut this whipped cream gun free.
Don't even try to cut that nanofiber yarn. Yeah.
Okay. Can't do anything there. Come through. Oh, we missed something. There.
It says banned for life.
Yep.
I don't see what the big deal is. Warning. Objects placed into this trash chute.
Yep. It's just gonna read. Wait. Actually, hold on.
He's a pain, but I don't want to throw him away.
Okay.
Yet.
Thanks. You'll need it, kid.
Bomb.
That would be a great way to get it off the ship, I think. But it's locked tight.
Okay.
Warning. Objects placed into this trash chute.
Okay, so
will be
we
jettisoned from the
okay.
ship. Jettisoned off the ship, you say? Very interesting.
Yep. So we have a way to get it jettisoned.
I gotta get this thing off the ship before the ice cream melts.
Yep. We have the nav scarf. We're very close to figuring this out.
Doesn't seem to be any way back up there, but you know, that's okay. I like
Okay, so there's
having
nothing
my
we can
feet
do
on the
here.
ground.
We have to try and get the. Let's see, I still. Actually, maybe. Hold on. Maybe. We saw that trash bot go through, and the trash bot is the thing that trigger the waste paper bin. So maybe we can do something to the effect of Actually, let's go back. Oh, we need to change that to read something the effect of good morning. Okay.
Left.
Yep. Okay. Let's change it to read... Nope.
Turn that frown upside
Good morning. Did I waste it already? Have a great day, Shay. Love you, Shay rules. Heroes dinner. Taco pill. Okay, so this doesn't trigger the bot anymore.
Unlocked.
Did I soft lock myself, maybe? Because I don't see the cleaning bot.
Left. Unlocked. Hey, why can't I unlock this thing? Must be a different system or something.
Yep.
What a rip. Uh-oh. Made it pretty dark over there. Someone should really fix that. How does this thing work?
Okay. See, at this point, I'm not quite sure. There's got to be a way to do something with... It's an idea. So if we exit out of there and we close that thing, what'll that actually do? We're closing this. There's still a way around. We can still use the teleporter. It's not much of an issue. Head back to the control room. Actually, let's head into the kitchen for a second. We're gonna try and refill that,
Morning. It's later than you think.
Yep. We can try and refill that food thing. It's either that or we gotta try and find the bot. So I wanted to go down there. There he
He'll
is.
see me.
Yep.
These big surveillance screens. No! That's the switch he used to unlock that door.
Yep. I just don't know where the cleaning bot is. If we could figure out where the cleaning bot actually is, that could work. Maybe if we teleport there.
Who wants to go to the starboard passage?
Yep, yep.
Close your eyes and do. Thank you for traveling with us.
No, it didn't spawn. Damn it. There's gotta be a way. Can't go to the ice cream
Looks
place.
like the windows have been sealed with some sort of force field.
Yep.
That would be be a great way to get it off the ship, I think.
But it's locked tight.
It's
I
locked
know.
tight. He's a pain, but I don't want to throw him away. Yet.
Thanks. You'll need it, kid.
Hey there.
Back to the Nexus?
So this is the other thing. So I need two things.
Fingers crossed.
I need some sort of way to crochet the nav, and I need which a hook would do it.
Back to the junk room?
And I need a way to get a bomb through the chute, but I'm not sure what I can use.
Make sure to give me a
We know
5-star review, okay?
we know that bot. There's a little cleaning bot, and it has access to it, but it wouldn't let me. Hello.
Looks like he finally fixed it for good. Looks like he finally fixed it for good. I don't want to cut that.
Damn it.
Can I have a hook?
But then how would we get food? When the rats run past the door, this hook is the only thing I have to catch them.
Not that she's been able to catch one yet.
Yeah.
They're too fast.
I'm gonna find a way to get you out of there, okay?
Hurry, Vella!
Looks like some sort of animal sleeps here. I don't want to cut that. It's the chart I stole from the big bald wolf. I think I should save the star chart for that nav. I don't want to blow up anything that close to. The only thing this trigger is good for is firing.
I'm just not sure what else I can do.
And only when we're in range and I have a clear shot.
Door's gonna be locked.
I'm not going through that. Wolf Creep will see me. Hey, Mel.
Hey, Val. Here goes nothing.
There's nothing I can pick up from there.
Thanks for choosing teleportation.
Seriously, who do they think they're fooling with this baby stuff?
There's gotta be something we could do here.
I'm not here to kill anything except for Mog Chothra. I don't want to distract it from its duties. Good job keeping people away from that dangerous window. Keep it up.
I'm not sure what else to do here. I really don't know.
Weird. These look like styrofoam props.
They are.
Man, I really put some sweet holes in this thing.
So there's two things that we can do right now in this room. We can pull down the whatchamacallit, the cereal box, but it's empty. It won't run anymore. That'll trigger her.
Looks like the windows have been sealed with some sort of force field. Marikai.
Yes?
I didn't realize we could still talk to him.
Yes. Relax and enjoy.
Yeah, okay. So we could talk to him, but we've already gone through everything, so there's nothing else we can really talk to him about.
Any ideas yet?
No. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to the plan. Because if we tell her what the plan is, she's gonna go through
I'll
everything.
keep an eye on Marikai from here.
Maybe if I show her the nav chart.
I think I should save the star
Damn it.
chart for that navigator robot. Hey, check out my bomb.
Is that our fusion orb?
Yep.
Do you know how dangerous that is?
What? Is it radioactive or something?
No. Well, we told Shay it was, so he would stop playing with it. But it is highly unstable at room temperature.
I guess that's why I packed it in ice.
Yes, but when that ice melts, it will probably...
Blow up? That's great. Don't worry. I'll dump it off the ship way before that.
Okay.
As long as you have a plan.
I do, but See, this is the problem, is that I don't know of any other interactions I can actually do at this point. I've been in every room. I don't want to go down there yet.
Oh, quit with the sad stuff, Mogchathra. You brought this on yourself.
I think I... Oh, wait.
Looks like the windows have been sealed with some sort of force field.
Just her saying the same thing again. Can't go back that way. We can go down into here, but there's nothing that she can do, because she's hiding from the dude. For crying out loud.
That's the switch he used to unlock that door over there, back when he was fake trapped. I can't get to it while he's over there.
Sorry, 1 second, guys. Wow, my throat's getting dry now.
Looks like some sort of
Video game, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so... done all we can in that room. Done all we can in Shay's bedroom. Done pretty much all we can in the control room. Actually, maybe we go over the plan again. Go over the control plan again.
Yet?
Blah blah blah.
No.
Sorry. Blah blah.
Want to hear how the plan is coming along?
Okay.
I made a bomb.
Yep.
But I still need to find a way to get it off the ship. And I still hadn't figured out a way to drive the ship out of here.
Yep.
So we're getting there.
As long as you have a plan.
Okay. So, we've done everything I can think of right now. If we go in here, we give it the star chart, it flies, but then it doesn't do anything because we're already there. And I can't go down and use the knife to do anything, so we need to get that crochet tool that we used to have. The only problem is I don't know where the crochet tool is.
Hi. Did someone say they wanted to check out the fusion orb containment facility?
Yes, please. Go back here, see if there's anything else we can do.
All there? Great.
Nope.
Looks kind of sad without the orb. I don't want to blow up anything that close to me.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing we can do in there. Come on, go. So nothing we can do in here.
Hey there.
Oh, you want to go back to the next?
Yes, please.
Please count fingers and toes before leaving.
Hi, Mel.
Teleport back to the junk room.
Yes, please.
Ciao.
Ugh. This stuff is cute, but I'm kind of sick of looking at it.
Yep, so am I.
Ugh. This stuff is cute, but I'm kind of sick of looking at it. Ugh.
So literally nothing we can do in there.
But I'm kind of sick of looking at it.
They're asking for food, these guys. And that would get me a hook, which I could then use to maybe work on the nav thing.
Looks like some sort of animal sleeps here. I don't want to cut that.
Yep.
I don't want to blow up anything that close to me.
And she won't go through there.
Looks like he finally fixed it for good.
Yep.
I don't want to cut that.
Yep.
I think I should save the star chart for that navigator robot. I don't want to make them worse. I don't want to cut that.
Okay. We've gone through everything in here.
Nah, he'd probably detonate it.
I do tend to have that effect.
Yep.
Nah.
Okay.
Hey, Mel.
Hey, Val. Let's see if this works. Ciao.
Okay, so we've been in there, we've been in there. Nothing else we can do.
Who wants to go to the starboard passageway?
Thank you. Yes, please.
You haven't eaten in at least an hour, have you?
Nope.
Make sure to give me a 5-star review, okay?
The only thing this trigger is good for is firing Alex's death ray. It's the trigger to Alex's... I feel like I shouldn't do that. Nah, he'd probably detonate it.
I do detonate it.
She can't really go anywhere with that. You know, at this point, I'm not sure what else we can do. I'm gonna have to try and read up on it. It's some sort of specific combination of things that I have somehow missed doing so far, which means that now I have to try and look it up. So, and it's already midnight for me, so I'm gonna have to call it there. I think we've done quite a bit, and I think we're probably nearly done with her half of the story. So next time when we come back tomorrow, we'll probably be finishing up her story and then going through Shay's half of the second act. So that's the plan. That's what we'll be doing. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Let's just go through all the different things, shall we? A big thank you to Puck and his 10-month resub. 4 months in a row. Thank you to Norway Pete, Original G, Puck, and League Esports 2 for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Thank you also to oh, yeah, that's it. And thank you, of course, to Baser222, Sandy Feet, Red Ranger 704, Scooters, League Esports, Big Blue TV, Misbehave 8, and Professor Death for the auto hosts. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I think that's all of the events. If you guys would like to see when I go live, Twitter and the Discord are the two best places for that. And then on the Discord, we've got a schedule for what we'll be playing during the week, as well as the opportunity for you guys to vote on what we'll be playing during the week. So, last but not least, I'm going to be putting up all of the streams onto my YouTube, so you guys can watch the VODs in case you guys have missed anything, which you can do here. And of course, there's a link below as well in the profile. And again, be seeing VODs for Hollow Knight and Stellaris and Satisfactory and No Man's Sky, and hopefully I'll be putting up the Broken Age VODs as well. So, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be finishing this up tomorrow. So, very close. We just need to try and figure out how to get the bomb off the ship, and how to get the ship moving again. So, cool. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Let's get the manual save quickly. Yes, please, and thank you. And have a great night, everybody. Hope to see you guys around tomorrow. Later.